This is the third installment of the series. This is the tree I started yesterday. It's a little, see how it's kind of aluminum foily? We're going to be covering this whole guy with tape, masking tape. And I just wanted to show you how I did it and what I did. So here, as you can see, I made like a lip as if, you know how like logs break off and then there's like a hole where animals make houses, you know, kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to create here. And that's where our candle is going to go. Our tea light. Here, I started the knot. I have another knot here. It's a little big though. Like I said, it's super forgiving. Like if there's something you don't like about your tree, you can tear it off, cut it off, start over with the tape, even after you tape it. If you see something you don't like, you can put more foil on top, you can cut it off, do whatever you want. So I'm going to start taping this to show you how I do it and what I mean. It's ultra easy. You just literally cover the thing with tape. Just pieces of tape. See? And what this is going to do, it's going to seal your tree for when the time comes where we're going to have to put wet paper towel on this guy. It's going to make sure that, you know, you can be as messy as you want with this. It's going to make sure that moisture doesn't get inside the little guy. Girl. Now, whatever texture you have in mind, like a bark-looking type textures, don't be discouraged once you get the tape on. You're not going to lose all that. You're going to create that with the gluey paper towel. And I'm going to show you how, probably in the next video. All we're doing here is we're taking tape and we're just covering this whole thing like gesso to something to paint on. If you get that analogy. It's a bad analogy. So we can form what we need to form, even with the tape on. But we're just trying to create a seal with the foil. Not only is the tape keeping our design together, but it's also keeping the moisture out. And it doesn't have to be perfect. The less perfect, the better. Created some legs down here for roots, the root system, because we need to create some balance. If you find that you can have some of this foil texture come through the tape, that would be a good idea, because that'll also come through the gluey paper towel once it dries, creating more natural bark looking texture. Be pretty cool. Okay, so don't worry if it's not perfect. Your tape's not perfect. The goal is just to seal the body and just create a little texture along the way. We're having a tropical storm over here, so forgive me if this video seems rushed or not pre-planned. We got that emergency evacuation situation where everyone runs to the store and buys all the water. Yeah, but in any case, I almost didn't do a video, and if I stop short, it's because power and all that. I'll show you. I wanted to continue showing you how I do the fingers. You just keep wrapping the tape, keeping the tape the shape that you want. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. And also remember that foil is posable, so you can always get that shape back. Here's these little fingies. Let's put this around his wrist. Kind of squeeze it so it adheres to the foil. I'll fix his fingers a little better. Yeah, but see, I have a ton of this kind of tape. It doesn't matter if it's cheap or whatever, as long as it has a pretty good stick. It doesn't matter where you get it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter really if it's 2 inches. You just need masking tape. Because it's paper. It's a paper tape. It's not sticky tape like plastic. And we need the paper tape because it's easy to cut through if we make a mistake. Okay. My children just scared each other down in the kitchen. That's funny. Whoops. Okay. Let's turn this around. You see how it's all loose here? Loosey-goosey? All this tape is going to seal that in. So you're just going to tape your entire sculpture. Whoopsie. Okay. Okay. Sorry if you can't see that. Now, if you feel like even once you have tape there, if you feel like that's not strong enough, you can always grab foil. Like if the structure's not strong enough, you can always grab foil and add it. It does not matter what you've already done. You are still able. And it looks sort of like bark, how it has the tendency to wrap around itself like vines, you know what I mean? And we're just going to re-glue that. See? Very, very forgiving. You don't have to worry at all. It's lots of fun. Be as messy as you want. Okay. Cover this up in here. And you can tear it, which is another beautiful thing. That's why we need Scotch tape. You see how we can just keep adding? It's like Play-Doh, I guess, is a good analogy. So yeah, you just keep doing this. His fingers, I know I'm going to want to change these fingers over there on that side. They're not looking good, in my opinion. Like here, I don't like that. So I'm going to fix that in a little bit. But you get the point, right? Get the point. See, we're going to cover up our entire structure. And then once our entire structure, here, let me give you a better look. Look at this. Looks a little better from back here. This is the front. I did some legs. These hands I really like. Did a little twisty here. Kind of like those old trees that have the beautiful windy bark. Little broken limb back here. Start a little knot right here. Yeah, I'm going to fix this hand. It's kind of bothering me. Let's see. Let's do another piece of foil. Should be able to do the gluing tomorrow. Tell you how that goes. Oops, let's see. Okay. Now we can do like a twisty like this. And just make it pointy. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. But you get the idea. Oh Lord. I'm so camera shy that I'm making a mess of this hand. But let's see. Let's make it curly. There we go, like a claw. That's a little better. And now I want to put a little mat, like a flesh here. Make sure you have plenty of paper towel and foil and tape and glue. I don't think I like this finger part. Should make it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep that. Let's start taping and see what happens. I think I will have to make his body a little bigger. See how we can make the what do you call it? The limbs like into kind of creepy claws. I'm gonna tape his midsection. Just because a lot of these pieces are connected and it's kind of coming apart. So do you see where I'm going with this? I'm sure you do. Get this arm going here. Just want everything to be together. Squeeze. You can pull in some texture here by pressing the tape in. Okay. See, he does look spooky. It's gonna be so fun. Do a little let's do. And remember, even if you get it all taped up and you don't feel like cutting it or whatever, you can mold it a bit as well, because you know foil is so bendy. I keep saying the same stuff over and over in different ways, but that's what makes this product so fun. You just can't get it wrong. You just keep doing it until you get it the way you like it. It's basically all you need to do. It's pretty fun. we make these thumbs go another way? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm not completely sure about this arm, but this one I'm happy with. So you just keep doing this until your entire sculpture is completely covered in tape and it's sealed. And when, you know, and you're happy with it. Tape wiper here. And after you tape it, that's when you start cutting out the eye slits if you want them. Also, once you get all the tape on, you can see your figure better. You can see the shape better. Foil tends to create all these little shadows, and you can see it, but you don't have. When the foil is covered up, you have a better idea of the shape of your tree. Without all these grays and whites and silver shining in your face. Top. In the next video, I'll show you how to distress the tree as well, to show like little broken pieces on the top here. Probably could do it while we're here. Notice all the band-aids I have on my hands? Yep. I cut myself a lot. This is a smaller version of the other tree I made. The other one's like twice as big as this one, I think. And you're just going to keep doing this until your entire tree is covered, okay? After I do the top, the lip of this, I'm going to show you how to make it look like some of the wood broke off. See where we're going with it. I know. Now, depending on where you want your tea light, I'm going to fill all this in with tape, and then you're going to cut it. But wherever your eyes are, you want to choose the location of your eyes. Bring this over here. So, let's see. Grab your pencil. You're going to indicate where you want your eyes. This will all be covered up with your paint and your paper towel and stuff. And that's where you're going to cut out your eyes. And you want to make sure when you cut the hole in here for your tea light that you're able to push the tea light down below far enough where the light will come through the eyes. Okay? That's for you to decide where you want it. Cover all this up. Just cover it up and then you can come back and cut it. You want to have it all nice and sealed first so you can see the complete picture and plan accordingly. Okay? And then you're going to tape it back up after you cut this hole. But first we want to, we want to do a complete fill. So you can see the form coming together. Just remember, the goal is to seal and to be able to see your blank canvas. I think it's going to look really cool. I can't believe I got this tree to be so small. The other one was so big. Okay. Also, the tape creates a stability feature, obviously. Cover up this hand, and then I'm going to show you how to distress the top here to make it look like it's broken, like it was broken off. Okay, so what you want to do is you can take scissors or anything you want and just go like this. Something like that. Do it in the front. Kind of use your fingers, break it up a little bit, kind of make it look gnarly, like that. And then you can take your tape and just cover it up like that. Make it look a little mangled. That's the word I was looking for. Mangled. You know, like it was broken off. See, it's getting a little gnarly looking because these dead trees are pretty gnarly, you know. You can do that anywhere on the tree. You can. It's your tree. You make it look as creepy and gnarly as you want, or it can be a pristine tree. It's totally up to you. In fact, I think I'm gonna do another gnarly. I need to make this thicker here, but I'll do that in a little bit. Let's see, I want to do another gnarly knot, or not, something damaging. Okay. See how I did that? Now I'm going to use a little tape to seal it up a bit. Like this. Make sure you cover the foil. And then kind of gnarly it up. these little lips kind of... You just keep messing with it until you reach something that you're happy with, really. Okay? Like, I want to make this arm a little stronger, so I'm going to take a little foil. And I'm going to wrap it around. Create more of a thickness here. See? So you can just keep on layering. And this just adds to the integrity of the structure. It's going to be extremely light no matter what you do, but it just makes it stronger and stronger. And by the way, when the paper towel and the glue come into play, the structure is going to be indestructible. It's really cool. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so you just keep doing that until you're completely satisfied with your figure, your entire tree. You might want to make these thick here because you're going to be making eyes and you want them to kind of look like, you know, knots within the tree. I think I'll do that with some foil. So, 1, 2. 2 knots. And then what I'm going to do is take some tape like this and just sort of place it somewhere and start building on that. I have to get a new box of foil. That's why I didn't take a lot of that spot. Sorry about that. My box is empty. Oh, another cool thing you can do, by the way, is you can take a piece of foil, roll it on the table like this, and make spooky eyebrows like that. That's what I did on my other tree. You can tape it into place. You can do like spooky eyebrows and put the eyes here and, you know, have them like, you know, that evil eyebrow look. This tree isn't making it work very well, but you would do like a V here. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to open up another foil box. Alright, so he's not completely done, but you get the idea. There's no wrong way to do this. You just keep layering, keep adding until you're completely happy with how he looks. And once you're completely happy after you've carved out the eyes, by the way, I should mention, to carve out the eyes, you could use scissors carefully. To make a slit here, you can use an X-Acto knife, but just please be careful. Oh my goodness, I know you know that already, but it's very easy to cut through here. But I just want you to be careful because look at my hands. Like I'm always cutting myself, so I just worry. But yeah, it's your creation. I hate giving instructions on some things because it's your art. You know, you can put eyes if you want. If you don't want eyes, you don't have to do eyes. You can put googly eyes here if you want to. Or buttons. Whatever you want. It's all up to you. And then next, after we've taped up our whole guy, and he's exactly how we want him, nice and stable and all that, we are going to do the paper towel and glue technique. And we're going to cover him up and create real looking bark with the paper towel and glue technique. And once that's done, we're going to do what's called a black wash. We're going to add a little fluid, liquid water, whatever, to your black paint. Make it nice and liquidy. We're going to cover the entire structure in black paint to create shadow before we start layering lighter colors to give a real awesome, realistic look. he's going to be ultra spooky and cool. Okay, so you just work on that today, and we'll do the gluing tomorrow, and then we'll begin the little cute stuff, like the toadstools and the witch's cauldron and all that kind of stuff. Okay? All right. I'm going to finish taping this guy and get him the way I want. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the gluing. Okay, guys? Have fun. Bye.